Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in a great position here. Delivers with whip. And that has been cleared. And he's forced to go back. Neymar completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. That's the keeper's ball. Looking for the run. He's shifted it to the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance! Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, nice touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great ball, a chance for a shot! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Still goalless. Guatemala are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Messi. Here's Totti. Ødegaard. Cafu. Almost half an hour in now. And the ball's come loose here. And again. This time, surely. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Mbappe. Now it's Neymar.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. well stopped.
Saka going like a man possessed at the moment. Now, what about a counter-attack? Odegaard. And it's Messi. Chance here to counter. Played out towards the right wing. Totti. Messi. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Cleared away. And it's Odegaard. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Everyone, please welcome to the field.
So neither side yet off the mark.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So straight into the second half.
Miami clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not...
Big chance! Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's been hooked away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Marquinhos. Now Odegaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Spread neatly. Good ball, good take. And the finish! And he's stuck it away. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Guatemala have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start.
He's having a pop! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Totti. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And it's Totti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe, powering... Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? He's got himself an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fab. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Odegaard. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Marquinhos. And it's Messi. Oh, just skips past his man. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. No, he's not getting his way this time. Neymar, that's a lovely, neat pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Herrera.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cafu. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Totti.
Tries one from range.
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Great defending, strong and determined.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, the ball's gone astray.
It's a promising position. Herrera deals with that nice and simple.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cafu. Played into space.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Neymar. Number 5, Bukayo Saka. Number 24.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Trossard. Number 7,
Messi
Yamal.
going face-to-face with his great
3,
rival.
João
Palhinha.
Substitution.
Quality ball. And he's in on goal. And he's been shifted off it.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Now it's Messi.
He's having a shot!
Now that is commitment to the cause. And it's been taken short. Trossard.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball
Could be danger here.
4 added minutes has been
He's
indicated.
picked his way through. Good play on the left-hand side here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. and claimed it back swiftly.
They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that.
So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
How would you summarise what we've seen?
Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Yamal, and this is Perez. And here's Pedri. And here's Yamal. Now it's Perez.
Can he finish? Goal! Spain!
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
After 6 minutes is number 22.
Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. And it's Perez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Yamal. Great chance! Grimaldo plays it short. And this is Perez!
And yes, it's there! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Number 22.
And yes, it's him again.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Spain have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun.
Now there's a fine ball. Yamal! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
After 14 minutes is number 7, Yamal.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, shooting chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedro Porro.
Big chance! It's a goal!
But oh, it's offside.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Spain have scored 2 quick goals here. Zubimendi. Pedri. And it's Perez. Ferran Torres receives it in a good...
And a chance!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's...
Goes for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. They are purring, truly purring.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Merino. And it's Pedri. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Subimendi. And Grimaldo. And here's Perez. Merino. Pedri. Close. And he shoots! Oh, it's come. Oh, what has happened here? Has to go back here. Tries a shot! Grimaldo goes short. Nice control. And now they can spring out of defence. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Yamal, played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
This is a promising build-up. He's in a great position here. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Merino. And here's Yamal. Ferran Torres is onto this.
Chance, surely! And it's in! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And now he has two.
Added time.
Shoots!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Pedri. And this is Perez. It's Perez! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Perez clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
They've played it short. Pedro Porro.
Chance for a shot! Oh, crossbar!
That's it, 45 minutes up. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved,
Everyone,
Peter.
please welcome
They've
the
been
two
quicker to
sides.
pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Spain have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So straight into the second half. Kubasi. And it's Grimaldo. Looking for options for movement. Spain can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Pedri. Now Subimendi. Pedri. For Merino. And it's Subimendi. Pedri. This is Pedri! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Pedri clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Pedro Porro calmly anticipates. Ferran Torres looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Zubimendi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's an excellent interception. Oh no, what has happened here? That's good running with the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Perez. He is through here. That has ended up in no man's land. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, what about a counter-attack?
That's going in strongly.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Pedri. This looks promising. There's the shot! Oh, almost a sixth!
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. The message is clear, none shall pass. Kubasi. Now Howson. Moved on forwards. Now it's Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oyarzabal running with intent. Thinks about the shot. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Zubimendi has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Decent chance! He's put it wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitution for Saudi Arabia. Number 6.
Saudi Arabia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 20.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Pressing. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He came in hard, very hard. That's going wide left. It's a really well-measured ball. Zubimendi. And now the breakaway. Oyarzabal gets on his bike and on the move. Oyarzabal. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Oyarzabal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Nico Williams.
Takes a shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
It's not an assist.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's in on... And the shot! Oh, good finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Spain have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Oh, with every game that goes by, the picture becomes that little bit clearer. Another practice run under the belt, another qualifying lap, all in a bid to ensure that it will be their name on the exclusive grid. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
If you're looking for options, Peter, then you're looking at Darwin Núñez because he offers loads. A real physical presence who's always going to offer you an outball. But I think what's impressed many people in recent times about him is the pace he can actually bring to get in behind opposition defences. And that doesn't mean he'll actually hold his position centrally. He loves to go and drift to either flank, and he can easily take on a fullback and beat him.
Great chance!
That's a sharp pass. And now the breakaway. Now it's De Arrascaeta. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pelistri. Now it's Valverde. Pedri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Perez. Ferran Torres. That's going to go a long way. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Pedri. Driving through them. Chance for a shot! Just off target.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Ugarte.
Uruguay definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Grimaldo with the short one. Uruguay are looking to go forward now. Pelistri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Perez. Ferran Torres receives it in a good position here. Valverde. Bentancur. He's picked his way through. And here's Nunez. Now it's Bentancur. Out of play for a throw. That's going across goal. Cross deflected behind for a corner. De Arrascaeta plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri. Pedri! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Pedri. For Merino. And it's Pedri. And here's Perez. Bentancur. And he's been shifted off it. Mikel Merino has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Mikel Merino wins the duel this time. Ugarte. And here's Nunez. Pelistri. Subimendi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tries to pass it through. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Pedri. And here's Perez. Perez driving forwards. He's having a shot! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. So between them, no goals at all so far.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. We're on the move again.
Spain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Porro. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bentancur. Pedri. Merino. Now it's Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres.
Tries one from range. It's bounced back off the post.
Pelistri. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Space for him to turn and look. And it's Pedri. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Nunez. Always shapes to shoot. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Grimaldo. Yamal might just make this. Oh, super find.
He's had a shot! And that's in!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
First breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Perez. It's Perez! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
They've played it short. Has to go back here.
There's the shot!
That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Spain are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Well, they can break here. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. De Arrascaeta. Now it's Darwin. Bentancur. Now it's De Arrascaeta. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Yamal. And it's Merino. Now it's Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Now it's Merino.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly...
Oh, shooting chance!
And that really should have been that.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 9, el dorsal
Good run down the right.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17, el dorsal 4,
Dani Olmo.
el dorsal 13,
Dani Olmo!
el dorsal 18,
It's hit the
el
upright.
dorsal 15.
And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Oliveira. Great vision. To Arrascaeta, looking to receive it in space. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. To Arrascaeta, goes short. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's De Arrascaeta. And it's hoisted clear.
Uruguay clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he welcomes it in. Nicely aimed pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is a great pick out. Gavi has the space to scheme. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that was very necessary. Kubasi.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's having a pop! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Turns back here, probably the best option. Araujo and Darwin. De Arrascaeta has created 1 goal already. He's shifting through the gears here. Referee has just said play on. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Yamal. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just 1 goal to show for all of that. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Spain just didn't look terribly sharp, Peter. Nothing wrong with the effort or the industry. They simply couldn't turn it on when they really needed it once the goal had gone in. There was only going to be one winner.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que depositen sus desperdicios en las papeleras que hay instaladas en varios puntos del estadio.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Signore e signori, benvenuti all'incontro di
There's
oggi
nothing
tra-
quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here. That's for sure. He's reliable, consistently excellent in what he delivers going forward, and it doesn't really compromise on his defensive duties. A manager's dream in many ways, and a model man, and I would say a model footballer.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. He is through here. Cleared without hesitation. Tries to pass it through. Caught offside that time. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Pinches it off him. Threads one in. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Totti. Deftly away. Caresses it through, and he's straight offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu has it in a wide position. Takes a shot! It's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Gol! Ha segnato al 12° minuto, numero 10, Totti!
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Played out towards the right wing. Great vision.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Totti. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, well played, well played. That's a good ball out wide.
Cesena really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, super find. Cafu. Messi. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely spread. It's a promising position. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, sweet feet. Drives it in. Marquinhos is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
"30 minutes gone. Yamal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Neymar. Now this could be a chance. And he's quick to get rid. And here's Messi. That is a brilliant interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Totti. And here's Yamal. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Half-time getting close now. And here's Rafael Leao. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's picked his way through. Palhinha, who's set up one goal so far. Showing great feet there. Rafael Leao! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That'll be a throw-in. Pacho to Marquinhos. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. So, into the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not the most convincing of passes. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's Totti. And Messi! And that's a good finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Messi. This is promising. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's going wide left. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Goes down, but nothing given.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Totti. Distributed tidily. And it's Messi. Played into space. Floated through. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, important interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Almost
è di
an hour gone.
50.913 spettatori.
Marquinhos. Robertson. Rafael Leao. And here's Totti. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Messi. Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 32.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't...
Oh no, this does not look good. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Yamal is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Takes aim and crosses. And that's the keeper's ball. Cafu. And Marquinhos. And it's Robertson. Totti looking to add to his goal. And João Palhinha. Totti. And it's Robertson. And Robertson. And it's Totti. Marquinhos. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Totti. And it's Messi. Shifted it to the flank. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. So here comes the substitution. So time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Neymar. João Palhinha. And Robertson. And it's Totti. Ahead by two and just about into the home straight. And here's Messi. Rafael Leao. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That is out of play.
Attenzione, un cambio.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Saka. He's in a great position here. Oh,
And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And here's Pulisic, and the shot!
And for sure, that was not one of his best. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Odegaard. Aim forwards. Now it's Trossard.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Good ball, good take. Shot, surely! And with that, the end.
So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Totti taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Oh, that's a key interception. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
And this is Drogba. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Van Dijk goes long and straight. Yamal. Rice. Now it's Drogba. Gerrard. Yamal. Well seen. Saw that coming. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just eases him off the ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Nicely aimed pass. Stojkovic. And this is Drogba. Drogba. He's through on... And Sola! In he goes again! Tried the volley, but no.
Stojkovic really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Can he get onto this? And it's Totti. Drogba can be a real threat inside the box. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Japan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Knocks it back. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar plays it short. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Stojkovic. Jakobs cuts it out. Ødegaard. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Gerrard. And this is Drogba. Drogba! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Japan have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And Sola! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Jakobs. Marrero sends that a long way. Oh, well measured. And he is dashing. Drogba! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And yes, it's him again. Japan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Drogba. Good ball, good take. And that is well cleared. Shot could be on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Yamal. Drogba. And they've got rid. And here's Drogba. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Totti. Oh, what a mistake! And Zola! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Neymar. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Hello everybody.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
For one of our fan club members.
So we're off again.
Miami really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
The muscular approach does pay off here. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Odegaard. Zola. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Stojkovic. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rice. He's picked his way through. Now Odegaard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries from a long way out. A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion.
Bullish header! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Gerrard! Steven Gerrard, the man for every moment. He's got himself an absolute peach. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This is a gloriously greedy performance. And he's got away from it. Shoots! He's put his foot right through that one.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Alexander-Arnold, played out towards the right wing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Stojkovic. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Yamal. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Stojkovic. Ødegaard.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yamal. It's gone out for a throw-in. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now it's Drogba. Zola given the lift of his goal. Ødegaard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Yamal. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Zola. He's got him. And Zola! Gianfranco Zola! Sheer football poetry! A finish right from the top draw. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Japan are having a ball here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Rice. Stojkovic.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Can he finish? And he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Alexander-Arnold.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And João Palhinha. And here's Neymar. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Lobbed in behind. He's a sharp little ball here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Gerrard! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, good effort! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Japan have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Stojkovic. And he's in on goal. And Zola! Keeper always had the measure of that. That's a good run down the left. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
One-sided and only one winner.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody.
Gorgeous,
and
gorgeous
welcome to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Now it's Stojkovic. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Stojkovic. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a pop! World class from Zola!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shifted it to the flank. Driving on and making good progress. Rice gets the foot in and wins the ball. Pacho. Now Ederson. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Robertson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. João Palhinha. Neymar. And he's had it nicked away.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's burst. He's going for goal. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Zola goes short. Can he finish? It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And yes, it's him again. Stojkovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Stojkovic is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Zola plays it short. Zola delivers. Oh, good play! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is ended up in no man's land. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, that's a key interception. Rice. Neymar. Tries from distance. Pinches it off him. And here's Rafael Leao. And he is deftly away. And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in...
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. He's found some space. And there's the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And he was quick to react. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played in. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Stojkovic. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Stojkovic. Takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Stojkovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Stojkovic. And he's in on goal. And Sola! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Japan, Stojkovic! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Japan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Japan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Timber. And it's been given away. Gerrard. Rice.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Just a quick request today for everybody to
just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Neymar. Coming on to replace
We're on the move again.
Number 20.
45 minutes to change their fate.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Timber. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, he's bustling through here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Stojkovic conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Drogba. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Ederson. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, just skips past his man. Tries one from range. Oh, terrific save.
Japan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And a header! And that has flown over.
Cafu. Yamal. Foot in.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that's a foul. No two ways about it. Oh, no messing about. It is red. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. And he's steered it beyond the post.
Cafu. Yamal. Ederson. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
He's had a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Cafu. Now it's Yamal. Stood up well to him there. Now, can they get him away? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ferran Torres. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Zola with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Ederson. It's a searching pass. Stojkovic. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Gerrard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cafu. Yamal. Stojkovic. It's played through for him.
He is through here. Goes for a shot! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Stojkovic. Great vision. Zola looking to receive it in space.
Out of play for a throw.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal.
It's Gerrard! He's put his foot right through that one.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
20, Ferran Torres. Number 15, Messi. Number 7, Yamal.
Timber.
Number 9, Rafael Leao.
It's a good run down the right. Now Joel.
Judas.
Now O'Reilly.
Number 24, Erdegaard. Number 21, Pulisic.
Passes coming off in
Number
quick succession
19,
here.
Trossard. Substitution in
Ederson.
progress.
Pulisic. 5 minutes left on the clock. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. And it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's not an especially good pass, that. Cafu. Now Ederson.
2
Erdegaard.
added minutes has been indicated.
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. His chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Hello, attendees.
Your
This
reflections
is a
then, Jim.
lost
Well,
children
Peter, I
announcement.
really couldn't see
Please
what
keep
this
your eyes
team
on
was
your
trying to
children during
achieve,
the match
whether
at
it's the
all
manager's
times.
message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim alongside. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
There's the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And here's Messi. And the pass is intercepted.
Pacho. Cafu. Ederson. Aims beyond the defence.
Now, can they get him away?
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Marquinhos.
Ederson. Cafu.
To Messi.
Ambitious ball here. Looking to play him in. That has not gone well.
Diouf.
Totti.
A heavy challenge.
Neymar. Nicely spread.
Ronaldinho.
Tacho cuts out the pass.
Robertson makes the interception.
Ederson.
Diouf.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Oh, it's a great... It's Inzaghi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? The ball goes in.
And he's there to deal with it. And he's there to belt it away.
That'll be a throw.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Rafael Leao. And it's João Palhinha. Pacho. Ederson. That's a good foray he's making. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Pacho gets over and intercepts.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Totti. Now Ederson.
And here's Rafael Leao. Really fierce, close defending.
O'Shea cannot be beaten that easily.
Now it's Inzaghi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Totti.
Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, that is a good chance, surely! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Wedding anniversary today.
And there you have it! What an ending. How about that?
Well, losing doesn't become any more acceptable, even if you've stayed in the game and played with pride. You've still lost, and the harsh reality of that will live long in the memory unless you have the desire to fix the...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well...
Oh, they tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stood up well to him there. Ronaldinho. Now it's Inzaghi. Can he get on the end of this? Well, they've got it again. And he's in on goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Inzaghi. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pass has gone astray.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
Shoot! Harmlessly behind. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Marquinhos. And it's Robertson. Ødegaard. Knocks it into space. Oh, super ball. João Palhinha. Now that's well seen too. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, well measured. Goes for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. Inzaghi! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So, another set play. So, who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Well, that pass isn't the best. Guardiola. Molina. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, just skips past his man. Neymar! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that ends it. Did anyone see this coming? Really?
Well, I think, Peter, we've again been reminded of how thin the margins are. When the game was tied, I'm sitting here thinking this could get cautious, as is often the case. The game continues to deliver drama, great drama, and here we are again.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.